When you look into my eyes, no the cheek is in door.
Ngabona ngathi hayi lokho akukho emphakathini wangakithi la ngichamuka khona which is Pienaar. We don't have such opportunities. Why can't I bring this thing back home in Pienaar? That's when ngaqala khona ngePienaar Beauty Pageant.
From Nyalo until the end of time.
Yes.
This is the face of Mpumalanga. Uncrownina ngencrown. Bacrowna njani?
So futhi ngiyathanda no-encourage whoever lobona i-youth yenda amehluko emphakathini naye afake isandla alekelele because
in any way possible.
Yes, because if future yethu it lies on the youth. I mean, a candle loses 9 of its own light by lighting another candle. So yes, be the light for those who need help in finding directions.
Voices in my dreams started telling me where I should go. Saying over here is where I wanna be. Bum, bum. This melody is on me. Saying this is who I am. Boom, boom. Dina bayindoni nai. Ngapande wako mino. Gong gong. Gizindo. Ayo. Mino. When you smile, when you dance, when you look into my eyes, no the cheek is in door. Galum tulomino. Salmana tumela kama sizo sibona school mlilo ngana sicalo mlilo ngana siphetho mlilo lovutsa inguna phakade angihambi ngedwa namhlanje. As we just started this show with a beautiful song, a legendary song by one of the greatest singers of all time actually in South Africa, Zonke. Today we're gonna have a beautiful, dope, legendary episode because we have a superstar, we have a modeling coach, modeling coach, a model really, like professionally you are a model. You are also somebody lo mentor to our children khona la Mpumalanga. You've shown so much discipline, you've shown so much consistency, your love, your passion for teaching kids how to model, and you are, I can say this with like without any doubt, like you are one of the most organized people that I know. You are disciplined in the India and yeah, I'm just proud with you today. Finally, we're gonna have a conversation where we're gonna talk about you, your journey, everything. Ladies and gentlemen,
Alfred.
Welcome, Alfredos. So this is Alfred 12.
Alfred 12, yeah.
Oh. Why Alfred 12?
Because magama amomabili, Alfred 12, Alfred and my other name is 12.
Is 12?
Yeah, khona ID.
Khona ID vele 12.
Yeah, khona. It's TWELF.
Which one is this one?
No, apparently, but the time I'm pregnant, bengidlala esiswini nababuka sikhathi baba wami akhanze ukuthi 12 o'clock, then every time i-routine iyachubeka njalo ngo-12
Alfred 12 ngo-02
yeah, ngo-02
Alfred 12
yes.
Alfred 12 because ko 12
yeah.
So yeah, I mean wavela uqala ekuqaleni, yeah, siqale ku-12 la ubhiza ukhahlela khona. Okay, and then you are born finally. How do you get into entertainment? Yini into le kwenda ukuthi ubona ukuthi okay lento le ngiko ngifuna kukwenda mina?
Shorty, in 2016 I was introduced to a modeling nga bekune fashion show called Mpumalanga Fashion Show Extravaganza. I onang nathi blessing, one of the coolest fashion designer la Mpumalanga. And then from lapho ngamita RSA Pienaar bekarana modeling school, model manifest, then ngaba model khona lapho. In 2017 ngangenela i-competition yami yokuqala, which was Mr. Gay eHlanzeni, where I placed second runner-up. From lapho ngangenela my second competition, which was the Lofeld Beauty Pageant.
Still the same year?
Yeah, in 2017.
2017.
Yeah, 2017. Then I placed to the top 5. And then after ngibone that production and inspired ngebantwana labaningi labangenela, ngabona ngathi hayi lokho akukho emphakathini wangakithi la ngichamuka khona, which is Pienaar. We don't have such opportunities. Why can't I bring this thing back home in Pienaar? That's when ngaqala khona ngePienaar Beauty Pageant. Then Pienaar Beauty Pageant it gave birth to a lot of title holders. And then
who was the first title holder?
When I started, I crowned my ambassador. When I started, I crowned my ambassador.
Was it in 2016, 2017?
2016.
Or 2016?
Yes. No.
Between labo to 2016 to 17?
Ngiqale 2017.
But already 2016 the idea basically.
Yes, definitely.
Oh yeah, that's why I'm 2016, 17.
Yes.
But officially
this is what I'm doing.
Okay.
Yes.
2017.
2017, I crowned my first title holders, which was Zoliswa. You may know Zoliswa, who was crowned second runner-up by Miss Mpumalanga. Then Ukiven, he was crowned Mr. Mpumalanga personality. Then also Mr. Face of Mbombela. So I crowned those two as my ambassador before hosting the event, so that they can promote the event. I crowned them as ambassador. You understand? Then people, so that the youth can be inspired with singenela something, because siyababona ma title holders, siyabona ma role model, which are already doing good for the community.
In that organizing, okay, these people ngaba khetha ukuthi babe ma ambassadors of this pageant lingiqala ko le shasha labo wedwana in the conception, in the inception nayendeka yonke lento nguwe nje kuphela ama ideas akho lawo.
Definitely.
Good yalomnye umuntu like helpa ukuthi no, let's do this, let's do that.
Oh well, I had a partner.
Oh
nangicala. So obvious now umuntu lohlekisana naye udomxoxela whatever.
Kanti usho partner yokuhlekisana. Hayi partner ye-business.
But obviously
that doesn't count.
But it counts, because whenever
you count, you are my partner, and then nguculele ingoma. Hey ho, leave my baby alone.
But that's support. That's support.
Ucabanga ngale ngoma so I think it's a good song. Then mina nyalo nasengena ama royalties engiyakufaka ngithi le ngoma lena ngiyinde na Alfredos, because when you partner yami akusebenzi njalo unless you contribute. Like okay, ungakhipha leli gama lelana ofake lela, then uyabona ukuthi nyalo songena tukale lendo inside lo muntu bekakusita noma nje bekakhona ezimuntu la kusupportako ngoba umuntu lo uhlekisana naye.
I think it was more than that.
Oh, beka contribute.
Oh,
ana usho njalo then that's
it was more than
that. And I think the topic lena is interesting because kuba play yabo.
Yeah.
Kuba play the line even in relationships. That's why ku commit to relationship ningakashadi kubhlungu because umntwana abantu uyakwashela cleanele and into lethi abe there for wena and then suddenly uba successful. Umkhafula njenge-chappies le use. Now on the other hand unga-contribute to the other person's life in many ways, in many things, mara akukho recorded le tinto leti. Ngandikhumbula ukuthi sisoyithuna situ relationships ahlekisana or whatever. Then angeke sibhale phasi tinto. Then mina angu-include tukale, let's say bokhona wena ngulo decide no lento lena it's touch it. Yabo? It's touch it. It's a network, but how about nibuyise tukwesinto nithi itsinza lenvo. Yabona ukuthi so contribute something. But wena lapho asicredit lento seyenda imali mina nawo sesihlukene.
I think
bantu sebakubona ngathi ubheatha naso busy. I mean I was there, I contributed. Yabona ukuthi my relationship aba complicated njani.
Uqinisile. No, I think ilokhu saying Pienaar beauty pageant aba successful kakhulu, like,
and it's your people. Baby with the help of your partner.
Yes, definitely. The time. It had my title holder, like I mentioned, Bo Given, Bo Zoliswa, Bo Mabuto, later on background as Bo Mr. Mpumalanga personality. We had Bo Terence, Bo
Terence.
You name them, a lot of them.
Hey, that guy is your spanner, man. Terence lo.
I think it's goal free. It's goal free.
Paul, yeah. What you want, Paul? Yeah, you're busy, Paul. Ngiyabona nje ma-post akhe ukuthi busy.
From lapho I never stopped. Ngaqhubeka up until now. Pienaar beauty pageant. It's called Face of Pienaar.
Face of Pienaar.
Yes.
So from the inception day, 2017, rana, almost every year. It was every year, no?
Yeah, almost every year.
From 2017 up until 2023.
Yes.
Then you say Face of Pienaar.
Yeah.
Which one is this one? Face of Pienaar is this year. Ikale kuba Face of Pienaar this year.
Ikale kuba Face of Pienaar last year.
Last year, 2022.
Yes. So what happened is that a lot of people know that I'm living with bipolar, a mental illness. So in 2019, I was not stable. You understand? So I was afraid so I came with a decision. Let me ask someone to assist to a Pienaar beauty pageant while I'm not fit to run.
I feel like, okay, I want to deal with this. What discovered at that time?
That time I wasn't diagnosed. But I'm losing marbles. So then I went to this former title holder of mine. Then I'm the organization Pienaar beauty pageant. Then 2 years later, after that, being diagnosed, saying stable, saying starting medication, I went back to that. Yes. And I said to her, listen here, Nyalo, I'm okay, saying right, I'm ready to see we can do this too. Not necessarily but I'm ready. We can work together. And then after logo,
because you've been doing a great job,
definitely, you understand. And
so you're not going there with the mentality I want everything back.
I want everything back. I want us to work together. And then only to find out it's no longer Pienaar beauty pageant. It's registered as Miss Pienaar. So now, which means Pienaar beauty pageant, it doesn't exist anymore. So I asked the question why, and then they opened an NGO, and then they had a group of people. Now laba organizer the event together. So now they had, after having a meeting with them, they decided they're not gonna have me back as part of the organization. I must run my own pageant as Pienaar Beauty Pageant, and they're gonna run their pageant as Miss
They have
Pienaar.
built Miss Pienaar on top of
True, if Pienaar Beauty Pageant.
Now when I go and
yes,
doesn't make sense.
It really doesn't make sense, and I can't continue host Miss Pienaar and face Pienaar Beauty Pageant and
ngalagna Miss
Pienaar, and also through Pienaar Beauty Pageant crown Miss Pienaar. So let's muphi mqondo emphakathini ngathi so I didn't want ukuthi kube necabana or to cause a conflict of interest. Then I got advice, you know what, do something different. That's when the idea of Pienaar Beauty Pageant, face of Pienaar.
That's when the idea of Pienaar Beauty Pageant it changed into
face of Pienaar.
Ladies and gentlemen, face of Pienaar. You're looking at now face of Mpumalanga. I want to face of Pienaar. No face of Mpumalanga.
Yes,
an action patient. There's no contest.
Yeah,
nobody can challenge. Yeah, undisputed from Nyalo until the end of time.
Yes,
this is the face of Mpumalanga. Uncrowning and crown. But crown Jan. Yeah, what I like about you nguthi and akusingo kuphela abantu laba njengawo baningi, and people take advantage of abantu labafana njengawo, people who are creatives, people laba nema ideas, people who, and the way unema ideas lama shanga khona, you can actually trust somebody with your idea because you don't believe that somebody can actually steal your idea. And we're not saying this because we want beef with the people when they get that thing. But it's a fact. It's something they stole your idea in reality because you are the one who founded the idea. You are the one who trusted the person with the idea. It's okay. Actually, okay, we can register this thing and all that. And they didn't consult with you.
Yes.
Yeah, so it's a bad thing. But as you call up, as beefing when you're here now, you're telling a story, and now there is face of Pienaar, which is actually more beautiful. I won't lie. You know, Pienaar Beauty Pageant, yeah, it was dope. Man, I'm not limited because it's Pienaar Beauty. It's a beauty pageant, right?
Yes.
Yeah, it's a beauty pageant. But when you're talking about face of Pienaar, there's more power and influence attached to logo.
Thank you.
Ubuso nyalo ba benzawo.
Yes.
You know, I like that. Gona singa bathini silver lining. That cloud, that's the silver lining, which you actually gave birth to a more beautiful idea, a much more doper idea.
And to add on that, I must say I'm happy with whatever that is going on when it comes to pageant around our community. And I'm happy now about the way they are running their pageant. I'm happy for them.
There's no bad blood.
Yes, because it's something that I wanted to do for Pienaar, and they are taking it to higher levels. So I mean that makes me proud. I started this thing and it's growing so well. So, and now me doing a face of Pienaar is to add on top of what
add
they
more
are
color.
doing. Yes.
So more colorful.
Yeah, understand.
So now what's happening with the face of Pienaar?
Face of Pienaar, it's happening on the 9th of December at Powerhouse. Yes, I must say we are blessed ukuthi sibe nebantu labafana nabo Mr. Mandla Manzini, lababone kukunhle ukuthi njengebantu labasha njengomuntu omusha ayidekimi avule tandla ukuthi ngisebenzise libala lakhe, which is the Powerhouse who host the event. So I think lokho kusenda sigcucuteleke esibantu labasha ukuthi there are people who are looking at our jobs and they want us to rise, basifuna ukuthi sichubekele phambili, and they support us. So futhi ngiyathanda no-encourage whoever lobona i-youth yenda amehluko emphakathini naye afake isandla alekelele, because
in any way possible.
Yes, because if future yethu it lies on the youth. I mean, a candle loses 9 of its own light by lighting another candle. So yes, be the light for those who need help in finding directions. Yeah.
So mhla 9 December you're gonna be crowning
faces of Pienaar. So we have juniors, we have teens, we have seniors. So it's a pageant for everyone. Boys and girls are allowed.
So in Vile, we're looking for the next powerhouse who's gonna be.
Yes, that's gonna take place at Powerhouse.
It's gonna take place at the Powerhouse, yes. Mara, we're looking for the next powerhouse who's gonna be the face. You know what?
Yes.
The face of Pienaar. And I like what you're doing, because in our way to some other time here we had a beautiful guest, Sisipo, all the way from but yeah, she's not from here around here, yabo. So when she's closer, so she came all the way from but in the like I would say when she first arrived, I don't come this side. But she was like, I'm glad because I came through. I'm glad because and then I sat down with you guys because of Lenzao, like the way the image is portrayed with the Pienaar in Zaw. It's ugly. Even 9 on my figure immediately. No, you cannot go into that place.
You know, to tell you something, I'm not a fan for people Labatibona, they not seeing it at Pienaar, because it looks like we are taking away the cream for those people who walk
you're not a fan of?
I'm not a fan of webantu lababuka iPienaar as a place lengekho lenganacwebe, because I feel like we are taking away the beauty yalabantu labete ngembiko wethu.
The people that lived before us.
Yes, we understand.
Yeah, but I do get what you're saying. But what I was trying to stress the way when passionate ngakhona in terms of cleaning the streets, that's why the example you somebody from outside which we are doing the same thing now. We're cleaning the streets, understand?
Yes.
With it alanya so experience
and I'm glad also
experience
yeah.
And what they told you about Pienaar, it's not a lie. There's crime here.
Yeah.
Yes, there's criminals here. And who's to blame? The society is producing the criminals.
But there's a beauty on top of
that. There is the diamond in the depths. Yes. That is there. There is but since there is the face of Pienaar. And once the thing actually you can make money through what you're passionate about. If it's modeling can take you to great heights. You can be face of Pienaar. From face of Pienaar, you gain confidence. You move up the ladder. Because I'm going to Miss Universe, from Lama Pageants, angifuna ukusebenzisa le gama leli local, but la uqhamuka khona you haven't won anything, la uqhamuka khona, but you think you can compete at the highest level of competition emhlabeni? No.
Yeah,
so I mean, I'm proud of wena ukuthi you are grooming labantwana. Like nangena ku TikTok all the time, I don't even see you posting anything le personal. I see you posting these kids, you're pushing these kids.
It reminds me on a campaign that I started a few years ago when I was on a national pageant, which says we are together on this. So basically, my focus I was focusing on social issues such as drugs, to inspire the youth that there is more life than
there's more to life than just
living
drugs, consuming drugs.
Yes, you understand. So, and for me, it was more personal because ngalahlekelwa ngubhuti wami through drug, under the drug influence. You understand. He was beaten by the community, also called mob justice.
Yeah, mob justice.
So, with that experience, for me, I'm using it as a form of healing. I always, when I'm doing coaching for my kids, the danger of using drugs. So, to add on that, my drugs, they are really affecting our society. And it's something as a community. Pienaar.
And the way to actually get rid of drugs is through my channels, my platforms, labantwana bathi express akhona. Because if they don't have anything to express themselves, go platform, obvious there's drugs. Because these people labathenga some drugs, they're making money.
Yes.
It's a business at the end of the day.
Yeah.
There's demand and supply. And all drug is that thing you see, one experience, you are gone forever. Actually, you can touch and go.
Yeah.
It's my experiences lanjalo. And labantwana nabangana channels lafana nje ukuthi they can go practice modeling. That's a healthy thing.
Yes.
You go, you practice, now because of practice you can go, you are watching an episode later from Tachi Danko. They're talking about life changing, improve, not just entertainment, guys, because entertainment no, we don't want to do that. Let's entertain people in a way it's edutainment. We are teaching people something. I'm just glad good to feel and you are somebody lo kuningi losakwendile nebaningi nebantu lobatiko laba influential in the space lokuso asiqale ngendwangu lapho ugcoke bani lapho.
Okay, it's from Zinox Creations.
Danko ayasibonga Zinox.
It's more comfortable. So I rocket since it's local and he's my boy.
No, kika kurunga kubona some other time.
Yes, definitely. I remember entering the Lawful Beauty Pageant. So he designed his swimwear outfit, and also the suit for even in formal wear. So, and also fashion wear. So basically, he dressed me for all the categories. So yeah.
So a legend.
So I've worked with so many people, and also put Nati Blessing Shong, the owner of Pumalanga Fashion Extravagance. So
I'm living with the Put Malume.
And definitely, yes. How can we forget to put Malume? Put Malume. I used to look good in all my.
But he's a stylist, right?
A stylist, definitely.
One of the best in Mpumalanga.
For all your events, your wedding, your farewell, your metric dance, put Malume is.
Not the always saving, but the Afagos Tom Melano say, put Malume, always angeka kwena.
Yeah.
Always say. Poo. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, but when the biggest stage that I've ever performed on was like Miss Gay. It was 2019, right?
Yeah, 2019.
Miss Gay 2019. I performed with organization Alfredos. It was dope. So it was last minute thing. Some phone like, hey, put Malume, hey, we need something fast. There was a kunani. It's angnalutu. It's okay, chinyana. It's okay, chinyana. Na chin. Yung shanj. Yung suit nyana. Ngaba fresh. Shit nyana. Ngaba dope. And that was beautiful. That was a beautiful experience. Sala po Miss Gay Dinsang there, like what's happening with the pageant? Do people even know it's your baby?
I think not a lot of people knows about it.
But I think also that's a good thing.
Yeah, not a lot of people knows about it, but I try to promote it on my social media platforms. But you know what, with the Miss Gay RSA, once you host the event, the winner in your because nguye lokera the title of being Miss Gay RSA. So people, they don't care much about the
the pageant okay.
I think people bancane labatiwe ukuthi I'm the one who's organizing Miss Gay RSA because I'm working behind the scenes. But then I try to promote it through my social media platforms. And you know what? This year in Saturday break, and I'm trying to come with more ideas and more sponsors and more to add more value.
Yeah, but that one is a big one. That one
definitely a big one. I remember.
That one. It's energy trading because ngakhumbula ngaze ngakuvela buhlungu at 2019. You just carried that whole entire show through your shoulders, and I was like, the only thing, sometimes it's a good thing, good people, they don't know good it's you behind it, because they just can be jealous. Especially in Mpumalanga, guys, let's not lie. In Mpumalanga, bafuna support ngoba sick obvious to everybody in the world which when you're dope. That's when they want to come and claim, we know Caesar sangana is called manje ngena kuphi lo, because at the end of the day you were not there when I started.
Yeah,
you didn't even share, even like my post.
Yeah, I'm gonna get discouraged to host such an event, especially that it's a national pageant.
It's a national pageant.
National pageant, and we totally support, especially a car.
That one is glamorous.
So in 2019, I decided to sing Mpumalanga, and I was so disappointed with the support. So the only support is when we host like places like Joburg, Pretoria. That's when in support.
But they get it. They get it. But entertainment yakona. I find Yangala obvious if you're gonna be hosting a big artist little headliner, that's when people will start to come.
That's true.
People entertainment from scratch. I've been thinking about it. Like we need to start entertainment from scratch. Bandu balana, they only know how to consume. Even Amapiano.
Yeah.
Amapiano is making money for a lot of South Africans, but in Mpumalanga bakhona abantu labasebenzisa amapiano to make money. I don't see kids dancing all around me. They are pushing on TikTok. If I have ingoma amapiano ngababhadala, even noma kungabi 1,000, even 200 rand unganika mntwana uyojabula. At least you understand ukuthi my passion, my talent, my drive, I got paid just for dance ukuthi ngidansele ingoma yemuntu. Those things, they don't exist.
Yeah, I think msebenzi lokumela wendiwe la eMpumalanga, because to be honest, nami ngaba surprised emva kokuthi ngayitholi i-support in such a way.
I mean ngaba disappointed.
Affect
that event yang disappointed.
Affect in a way mental health yami yaba like in 3 months later. That's when
I was there. Yeah, like I was there. Ngabona this thing is draining your energy, man.
3 months later, then I was diagnosed. Then
it was too much. Too much. Cool. It's a big event, and it's in Mpumalanga.
And it was all because you spend so much money, you invested a lot, and you don't get the support. So yeah, I don't know if I will come again back to host such a national pageant here in Mpumalanga.
Newspaper.
I remember Mpumalanga News, but it was on Facebook. It was on Facebook.
But you can't it was what that
yes, it was. I think it's Sunday Sun. Sunday Sun. But then that was when I was hosting it in Joburg. That's when ngale at least attract abantu labaning. And people, they are mindful about the LGBTI community, so it's easy to totally support. You really have to fight, and then it's the struggle, and I think so
you being the founder of the national pageant Miss Gay RSA, and you not being known, like obviously because they know that you are the person behind it. Is it the same thing in terms of your sexuality, like your sexuality, you are not in a closet, Mara, it's not like in your face.
Yeah.
Is that a decision, the conscious good, so you decided, good, okay, even though I know my sexuality, but I'm not gonna use it. Uyayivisisa lento leyo?
Yeah.
Uyicabangile lento leyo wayidecide or it's something letendakalelayo?
I think obviously, first of all, I wasn't the founder. I'm the co-founder. I started this pageant with a friend of mine who used to be my modeling coach, Ira Pile. Then she later on gave it to me. Then I ran from 2019.
Yeah, no, we found you co-founded in
Nisi co-founded 2017 together.
2017.
Yes. Say the following years kwabangimlengi hostago. So I think whenever ulokizan saying promote the event, I think people will understand you more if you are a transgender. I kind of feel like that way because it's Miss Gay RSA. So it's more of a title that it focus on the feminine side of the community. So I kind of feel like I'm like I'm a gay man. I kind of feel like if ngabe bekunemuntu lo transgender. Organize it was going to be
it
bad.
was gonna work, no?
It was gonna work, but
so the discrimination is also there.
I will say that
in the community.
Yes, it is there.
Definitely it will be there because bantu ngani.
Yes,
still people.
Yeah,
bantu laba engage akona. Obviously, there's gonna be groups even within a group.
Yeah, yeah, local things.
No, so when if you were more ngathi ngambe, because I even saw la contestant ukuthi bekamo kambe bathini ligama man. Likhona ligama lakhona man.
Transgender.
I transgender. Queer. But not queer. There's a one that has to do with the but in drag queen or something.
Drag queen.
Yeah.
Yes. So we also allow transgender, queer queen, queer.
But I'm glad because you mean lower winner 2019 was Mundulo chilled. Like Candice was chilled.
Candice, yeah.
Like was chilled. Bonga kucabanga ukuthi this one is gonna win. Like bonga kucabanga, but like the way I winning a corner, it shows ukuthi it doesn't have to be. You don't have to be pushed into a corner with segment to express it in a certain way because people have a certain idea about homosexuality. You are colorful, you understand a little.
Yeah.
But like obvious, you have a but with like shield.
I think to be honest with you, the 2019 pageant I think it's one of the strongest group I've ever had in the history of the pageant.
Skipper support in Mpumalanga aside.
Yes. And also the pageant was one of the best.
The best, yeah.
The production,
yeah.
Everything. And the finalists, they were just corresponding with me. They were working with me, they were inspiring me to actually put something big for them because I can see how much they want this. And you know what? I was like, I wished like they should have entered one by one, not in the same year.
Oh, not in the same year.
When you see the quality.
Yeah, but also
because you would love them to be crowned winners.
Yeah, I do get you. But also now in the standard vele sibe
high. Yeah, I think also the standard was so high. But I must say, Candice is such a sweet song.
But Candice loved my song. Not because mjabulela ngalo. Candice loved my song.
Yeah. That song.
Yeah, uyayithanda nje like genuine ukuthi uyayithanda qoqo. Sakhuluma like competing and the standard yini into lentibukako if kutoba nomntwana lobukelako ukuthi what are you looking for, what it takes to be a winner. Njengamhla 9 December. What will it take for that person to show up a powerhouse, approve it? No, I'm actually their power. This is the powerhouse. This is the person who deserves to win.
I think from my own experience, when I enter a pageant, I make sure that I have a purpose on why I'm entering the pageant. So my purpose is always about creating awareness of social issues that are close to my heart. Making sure that I become a good role model. So whenever, you are competing in a pageant, you need to be someone that people can look up to, someone that has a story to tell that is inspiring, and you need to be yourself. And also what is more important, don't be afraid to show who you are. Shine that light. And keep on trying. The more you try, the more you get better. So don't be like, this was my first pageant, then I didn't win and you give up. No, it's not
a failure.
The more you enter pageant, the more you learn, and the more you learn, the more you grow, and the more you grow, the more you become something better.
Yeah, you become will I be lying if I say my pageant, it's not really about beauty, but it's a personality contest. It has to do with your personality. It's umbane.
And also, I would say it's a leadership platform.
Yeah, that's why I'm saying it's personality, because if you have the personality, le khona ukuthi lead when a leader is needed.
Yes.
Le khona ukuthi organize when organizing is needed. Le khona ukuthi even the face when the face is needed. Le tinto leti tiba ma different qualities and different colors of le rainbow le personality yakho yabo.
And lokunye lokungijabulisayo lokubonayo ukuthi bantwana batali kumele babasupport abantwana when it comes to this. Ngibone lo mnye mfana nje yesterday ungitshela ukuthi I had to choose ukuthi ngiya etripini yasesikolweni noma ngijoyina i-pageant, and then lo mfana ujoyine i-pageant. So ngiyabona ukuthi hayi man, there is something labantwana labayifunzayo la kule pageant, and there is something labayithandzako, and then the least we can do as parent or as the community is to support labantwana, because at the end of the day lokho kubenda babe bangadibazakani letinye tinto letiyenta tinto baphumisa endleleni, and kusho ukuthi futhi imidlalo or ma social activities kungemathe nolulwimi, ngoba kude kwenda ingqondo isebende kalula. Yabo mfana nakafunza nakaphinze futhi abe involved kuma social activities, lokho kwenda ingqondo isebende kalula, and ingqondo nayisebenda kalula lo mfana loyo ya excella.
Uthini ma midlalo nama social activities ku-linked
netemfundo kungemathi nolulwimi, ngoba kwenda ingqondo isebende kalula.
Yeah, uqinisile. Like even games, like they show ma psychological realities abantwana ukuthi le tinto labatidlalayo le tinto labatibona ku society. Obviously it's like mina ngithanzi le idea ukuthi umntwana nomncane nomatana bamsengele umntwana. I don't like it, because one day yoba ngimake. Obviously, so why prepare sasemncane? So why can't you let the child be a child? Anguthanzi le midlalo le, but lapho ngilasesingena khona thina ma entertainers ukuthi we need to find ways to entertain ingqondo tebantwana bethu ukuthi bangasadlali ngemipopi, umntwana lomncane nje wentombazane bamthengele popi wemlungu, and then we expect ukuthi this child look grow up abuka this definition of what beauty is from a white doll will grow up to look at themselves in the mirror and appreciate who they are and what God created in them. They won't appreciate it then, because you've given them a symbol of buhle lengahambiselana nabo. Yabo, so kuningi into etendakalako tukwemidlalo tinto etentiwa abantwana, but atikhombisa ingqondo lomntwana, tikhombisa nedi imira ukuthi ngilabantu labadzala labafaka le tinto letana kuleti ngqondo labantwana. With your space I feel like
we allow children to be themselves.
Yes. They can be disciplined, learn how to be disciplined, because I see even lama work lawa ukuthi hayi phela lana you need to
hamba ngetempo.
Yeah, unetempo,
the way you turn,
the way you hold your body, the way you breathe.
Yes, the way you turn, the way you walk. So gong, and also the way you speak.
Yeah.
The way you pose. You understand?
It matters.
The way you sit as a queen. Gong,
but it's more intense with the woman. I don't know about Machida. Machida, is it the same?
It's the same thing.
Intense.
Yeah, I mean, I do also have boys. So now, they will need to walk like a gentleman. You understand? With the pace, collected. And then now ujika kahle ngesizotha uyabonakala
mara kufuneka ube robot
awumele ube robot uhamba normal
akufuneka ube robot ndini mani robot bakari ay asifuni ube human being
so
but I mean I'm really excited about ukuthi you've seen ukuthi okay there's this thing lendakalako passionate ngayo, but I want to bring it home and I want to bring it to the dust. I want to teach these kids how to do it. What's the experience yakho? You didn't have much experience when you started this.
Definitely.
But you're willing to share already.
Yes, you know what? I always believe in living your dream and share yourself.
At any given time,
the moment you live your dream, share yourself, because people need to see the humble beginnings so that they can be inspired. You understand?
Humble beginnings.
Humble beginnings.
The humble beginnings, that's where the story is. Kona lenye code. And this doesn't need my codes, but it's better ngoba abantu sebeva code ngani sebeva ngathi yo, but lento loyikhuluma ukuthi bathi but in destination is an end of one journey, but also it's a beginning of another journey. Basically, there's no destination, because now ufika lapha okay sengifikile la, so what? Uqala lenye futhi journey. You are always moving towards something or moving away from something. Good la still khona ukuthi no nyalo sengistill konke perfect. We are always moving towards something. Maybe it's gonna make you better, or towards something it's gonna make you worse.
Yeah.
And when we definition of logo, that's why I'm saying my code. You are living it. It's your reality. You are doing what you can with what you have. You are here in this space. We're talking about how we love Mpumalanga, like we don't want to leave.
Yes.
Yeah, we don't want to leave. We want to turn this into heaven. We want to turn this into heaven.
You know what? I can go host my event there and visit there and stay there. Why? But Mpumalanga, it's a place called home.
Uwenu number one. Mpumalanga number one. Yeah. I mean, I'm just excited. We are pioneers. Definitely, there are going to be kids who look up to us, and they should know we're just human like them. We are just playing our roles, playing our part. Because bangatoba disillusioned one day, never realize that no, Alfredos is a human being. Sister School is a human being. We never pose as gods. We are just like these kids, and we want to teach them how to live here.
Yeah.
Because not just people like Lomsindo when there's drugs, there's crime, there's violence, there's all these things happening. Mara, we are saying no, so we're gonna add a little color, just a little painting in the corner, then it's exchange the atmosphere with somebody can smile.
Yeah.
I'm just glad we are working together in building a better Mpumalanga for Bantwana bethu. And you have to live your life for contributor corner, and you don't know what's a cut in this movie of life.
Yeah.
But about the cut no space, let's corner, let's make his value moon, which there was an Alfredos here. Speaking about Alfredos, Alfredos is also a business person. Owner brand like owner, it's Alfredos. It's in spice.
It's very pure.
Yeah, the best there is. And apparently the way was branding a corner, Yo, let's just bona kulo kambe yini shelfini.
Yeah, that's the dream. Ngisa busy ngisa logo, and hopefully
Udile episode ngenxa ukuthi utoletsa lana we're gonna have the first episode which has something brand sibekela Alfredos.
No, yeah, the Alfredos. That's a promise. Definitely coming bigger and better, and banbatotho.
Ngiyathemba wendile lokukahle walo wa register.
Definitely.
Ngiyacela mina my ideas akho wa register. You have beautiful ideas.
Yeah, that's the thing. I think I've learned a lesson. Would say whenever you have an idea, make sure you are trademark or you are register.
And sometimes we are too.
To protect your business.
We are too giving as creatives. We are like sharing is caring. Sometimes we don't need to share our ideas with people. You just need to keep the idea to yourself. This seed, allow it to grow. But don't need babona fruits.
Yeah.
Because sometimes we speak too early and we don't know the people. Because I feel like idea lumundu, we will figure ending ngayo. Sometimes people, they are the reason why our ideas they like succeed. Because uchola munlo wrong idea.
Yeah.
Uchola munlo wrong munla la idea na ifika kuwe ufisa lokubi ngawe akajabuli. Then lo contributor to how you feel the energy yakho uve man kunento lekusinzayo because these people let's share ama ideas ethu nawo yabo sekusaza sibona ngathi asiphumeleli it's the environment let's affect us. So sometimes as creatives we need to keep the ideas to ourselves. Umuntu sekayibona lento vele seyiphila ukuthi naye yabo ayibona Alfredo seyiphumile pa
njengama ngivale imlomo.
I do understand the joy, man, and the feeling of having a beautiful idea, but we need to learn to keep to ourselves.
Definitely.
But it's exciting, I know.
Yeah.
Getting a beautiful idea and you know it's going to change the world. You see good the idea, and you're like, yo, I'm running with it.
And that period was doing very well.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah. And it's in such a point, would see I was approached by this pizza company. So they wanted to name their pizza after Alfredos.
And then what happened?
I had a lot of
still my discussions.
Yes.
Yeah, no.
But yeah, so
because ngabuya kumiske ngathi phatsele Alfredos wami.
And you know why the reason why I started that business? Because I was tired of approaching AMA sponsors. So I wanted something that I can run to fund all my projects or to fund all the things that I'm doing for the community.
Friends, don't call it. Because so I'm finished recording. Okay, you can continue. Yeah, you can continue. Because I wanted to see the time,
Okay.
Yes, you were saying you wanted to sponsor yourself.
Yes.
So look,
I started the Alfredos Piri because I was tired of asking for sponsorships, being rejected basically. So I said to myself, let me start something that's gonna make you money. Then I'm gonna fund
inject
definitely. So Alfredos was doing very well. Then it was finding those pageants that I was having, Miss RSA, and it was so nice that you will see my finalists. They will sell for me, because it's part of it's the sponsorship for the pageant.
It's part of the branding, yeah.
The branding. So you get the finalists to promote the piri, because they know that all the money goes to in hosting the pageant.
Yeah, cool.
So it was so wonderful. So whoever that Lone dream, there are a lot of things that you can do so that it popular could face. Don't wait for AMA funding. Start something. Start a business, something small to fund your event, your business, or your project.
Yeah, don't wait because you will wait and you don't know which you go in and angeke futhi ube irresponsible and careless to the point where you want somebody else to believe in your idea isaqala initially. no matter how beautiful the idea ibukeka, but let's be honest, everybody wants to be part of something they already. Yeah, already say mafruit sebawabona, then that's when the sponsors they come.
Yeah. So when the least you can do ukuthi utiphe mandla.
Yeah, uyithathe le nto uyibeke somewhere la itobonakala khona ukuthi kube obvious to almost bantu labaneliso ukuthi babone so the vision, man.
You know, and kusho ngangabathi ukuthi lokho kwangisebentela kimi. In that same year la uAlfredos khona bekathengisa like kwavuleka ma opportunities lamaningi. You understand? And you know, I was so smart about it because bengisebenza. And then ngelunch.
Oh, kambe sengiyakhumbula ukuthi ngokambe lo wangivulisa i-time bank. I still have it, you know.
No.
Jolo nguwe ongivulela lawo.
Yeah, I know. That's time bank. I was an ambassador yakhona.
Wangivulisa i-time bank songishilo lo muntu emoyeni ngiyakhumbula. Wangisida. Wangisida because I do actually use it. Yeah, I do use it.
So
till today ngiyisebenzisa ngenxa yakho.
Now I also have a business.
Because I didn't want to open it. I opened it because of wena, which shows power. Because it was your influence. Because nguwe was fast. What Alfredos, whatever.
Definitely, that was my job. I was an ambassador. So yeah, and you know, during lunch hour I will go to a canteen ngothatha ma sauce ami ngihamba la ema-ofisini etitolo ngiyabadilivela then ngiyabuya ngidla kancane for 10 minutes ngiyabuyela ngiyasebenza so ma-order njalo nangibhizi lapha ngibhala nema-order. It was great. Alfredos right, but then
back Alfredos.
Yeah, it has to come back.
Bring back the Alfredos. Anyway, Alfredos, everything happens within space and time. And so yeah, we are out of time, but I'm glad with him. And we started to talk about things living for especially just the introduction in this platform here to the because it's a series. When you come back in future, it will make sense. It will make sense. Some other people might not even see this episode, but because of the vision, when you come back in future, you have grown into whatever you're doing. That's we're growing our own. It's an investment, this thing. We're growing on our own path, but other people will have to go back to the ground and see the foundation, the humble beginnings, with where it all started. So, they sat down, they talked about this and all this. It only makes sense, nyalo. It only makes sense, nyalo, because a podcast is something. It's volume. It has to do with numbers. Angeke mundu discover the episode lena khatsetsina 500 episodes. There's somebody who's going to be watching this episode for the first time. So it's not 100 episodes. No. But we have to build up until the level leyo. It will take one moment or one soundbite from wherever, TikTok or Instagram or wherever they're going to find it. Then it will push them towards us again.
Yeah. I think my plans are for next year. I'm doing a comeback in Pageant 3, especially in entering a pageant. So yes, I want to do that because I feel like it's a good platform for me to speak about my social issues that are close to my heart. And you know what? I feel like I need to voice it out because it's the way of me expressing myself. You understand? Yeah, so I think pageant in that portion to be a role model, to speak, because when you are a title holder, people, they care about what you have to speak. They listen to what you have to say.
So you want the influence and power so that you can change the world.
Yes, I think also I have so much purpose that I want to fulfill. You understand? So I think for me, attracting audience lehlukile, because that's one thing I like about pageant. When you enter a pageant, you attract a new audience.
Okay, as Valerie okay, ladies and gentlemen, Alfredos is having a comeback on so ungenela nje lokugcizela noma coffee man Alfredos. Sene experience lengaka le nokugcinela abantwana bebantu labasaqala from scratch.
I think I'm not gonna enter my local beauty pageant. I'm gonna enter my national. Yeah, definitely. Because my previous one, I entered Mr. United Nations South Africa. So I wouldn't want to downgrade. You understand, and also enter community pageant. So it's always good to see how I'm growing. You understand, and it has to do with the level ups. You understand?
Levels, makwatini. Alfredos. Sabonga ukuthi today you came and you spiced things up la go touch it. Baba. Namuhla olese akekho akaxoshwe lo baba ngoba namuhla akekho phela ngananga Alfredos angifakazela live on camera ukublo baba unyamalela nge. Angathi ukuthi namuntu matazatasa ngani phela namuhla asati ukuthi isikhathi sihamba njani bara kunankinga olese namuhla sakubeketelela baba asati ukuthi umatazatasa ngani but namuhla said shooter, that's why umuntu yakhona ukutibona ukuthi which one is this one. Ishanga ama fresh cut abona ngize ngawula ukuthi namhla ngifuna kuchama nganayo nguvile uthi la shoot fast ngoba kungaze dino letihlume funa kubachama ngathi Alfredos manje uyadlala nami nyalo ngathi why ngibe late ngifike sonkuthi bengizafuna nami kuchama ngathi angihula la bese ngifuna kushoot artwork for guys. I'm dropping new music. I'm dropping a song called Makube Njalo. I'm also dropping a song called Mali. Alfredos ngiyathi ukuthi style samsanyala ngasithanda ukuthi ngiyamemeda ufuna ngicule njengakucala ngicule bo uyikho konke ngithembe angisekho lapho uyikho konke ngithembe angisekho lapho nyalo ngenda ama afro tech kunengoma lephumako lezi Makube njalo nalenye lezi mali awile olse sesayivala ke bese sayivalile mara but sesayivala officially ngani isikhathi sisiboni namhla ukho sibona ama cameras akakhatha which one is this one manje akaxoshwe passing OLC pass ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Season sibonga kasikudla mlilo ngana sicala mlilo ngana siphethe mlilo futhi inguna pa kade bengahamba ngedwa namuhla ngihamba na Alfredos. Hi siyabonga Alfredos shem.
Thank you for
sabonga hayi sabonga ukuzivakashela
what an experience.
Sonzela mfethu nawe tate wethu hlanganise likhamblo lapho umhlaba wethu sonzela mfethu nawe tate wethu lento lena phela itsinza sizwe sethu yasitsinza lento siyitsinze lento sonzela touch it